It's a losing game, but it ain't my fault. Oh, don't you worry, babe. I'm learning not to care.
I want to get to know some of these other folks on the album more when we talk maybe after another song. It's Miss Tess here on WNCW. What do you want to do next?
Sure. Maybe we'll do a song I wrote. This one's called Louisiana. This is a song I started writing alone in my room somewhere pandemic when I was, like I was saying, we were really missing our friends and playing live music and festivals, and we were feeling very much like the least essential workers,
Oh.
First to lose the jobs, last to get them back, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, and I brought this song to a good friend of mine, Maya DeVitri. Y'all know her well, I think. I've seen a Stray Birds poster right over there.
Yep.
And Maya's got a bunch of her own albums out now. And she helped me finish this one. She's a great writer. And I guess we'll play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. In my dreams, Louisiana, as I lay here in my bed, I can see all the people dancing to the music inside my head. We were there, Louisiana, playing tunes beneath the pines. Every song, a true companion, make our hearts forget the time. When you go, won't you take me with you? Won't you show me where the rivers end? In my dreams, Louisiana, oh, I remember where love began. When I dream Louisiana, I can feel you reaching out your hand. How I long to keep on dreaming until I fall into your arms again. When you go, won't you take me with you? Won't you show me where the rivers end? In my dreams, Louisiana, oh, I remember where love began. Oh, I remember where love began.
Louisiana on WNCW. Louisiana, written by Miss Tess here and Maya DeVitri. And yes, we've had Maya here a few times. I think she might be here this Friday because we have Joel Timmons coming.
Oh, yeah.
Is Joel coming solo, Sean, or is he? He's a solo. Okay, because I know they've been on tour a lot for a while. And so yeah, Maya and Joel have been here, and we'll have her back. So where were you when you wrote that with her? Is it?
We were in Nashville.
Okay.
Actually, it was still a little hard to gather back in those days, and we actually wrote it mostly through email. It took us about a month back and forth. Like, how about this? How about this? How about this?
Yeah, that era really increased that pattern of collaborators doing it via Zoom or email, and that's different, isn't it?
Yeah, but it was kind of nice. I'd just wake up and I'd see a little email from Maya about a little line. She's like, how about this? And it was kind of exciting.
Cool. Good. Well, that's a great start off to the album Cher Rev, a fitting one because it's got a great Louisiana sound to it with all the folks. Well, you got three fiddlers on there, not necessarily all Cajun ones, like Brittany Haas, great old time one, and some other ones. There's accordion, Joel Savoy, you mentioned him. He hosted it, right, and kind of engineered it. Yeah,
we recorded at his studio, which is he lives out in Eunice, Louisiana, on I think it's like 6th generation family property. This house has just been around forever, and he's built a studio in the backyard. It's right next to the chickens and a pond, and actually the cover of the album is taken basically in his backyard, so you can get a little bit of an idea what it looks like out there.
Yeah,
and some great fiddlers. Yeah, Joel was engineering some of the songs even while he was playing the fiddle.
Yeah, all right.
We recorded a lot of it just kind of in one room together. A lot, very live and very fun. And then we had a few fiddle parts we didn't quite get to in the 3 days because we did like 15-hour days. It was long but fun. And so we got Brittany House to play on one, and Matt Combs is a great Nashville fiddler too. He played on a couple of the other country ones.
Right on. Mm-hmm. Cool. And the accordion?
Blake Miller. Yeah.
Blake Miller. Okay.
Yeah, he's a good Louisiana boy. His dad makes a great Cajun seasoning called Bruno's that I put on my eggs almost every morning. And he plays a accordion in the Revelers, which is a band that hosts the Black Pot Festival, as does Trey Boudreau, who we were just on tour with, bass player. And Chaz Justice plays a little bit of guitar, and he plays in that band as well. So we scooped some of their band for it.
Yeah, cool. I was going to mention the Revelers when, Thomas, you mentioned the swamp pop sound and all. I was actually, if I had time, play some Revelers this morning in the mix, just think of that. And then Joel Savoy is in Red Stick Ramblers, right?
He was in college, yeah.
Way back.
Yeah, like in the early days, early Red Stick Ramblers days. And that band turned into the Revelers.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. So connection. And Joel's parents, Mark and Ann Savoy, they go way back with all sorts of Cajun history, don't they? Musicians.
Yeah, they're largely responsible for revitalizing a lot of the traditional music in the area. And Mark is a great. He makes accordions.
Oh.
And Anne has two great books, collections of historical Cajun songs and culture that our friend and booking agent Molly Farr, who also lives in Lafayette, helped put together. So yeah, there's a lot of tie-ins, and we've just found our lives kind of crisscrossing with these folks a lot. So it's great.
I'm sorry, I don't know, Thomas, are you from there, or have you just been immersed in the music?
I'm from the opposite end of the country in upstate New York.
All right. Opposite would be like, Washington State or Alaska.
Yeah,
You're not too far. You're just up the road a piece.
It's just like 28 hours, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, cool.
But yeah, Thomas and I, Thomas first, we've both spent a lot of time at Augusta Heritage. It's a music camp, and traditional music camp in Elkins, West Virginia. And Thomas was teaching at the Country Week, which is married to Cajun Week also. So he met a lot of the Cajun folks through that way. So there's also other areas of the country where we're kind of overlapping with these people and just like getting immersed in their amazing vibe.
Yeah, I also lived in Ithaca, New York for a long time, and there's a big Louisiana Ithaca tie-in as well. So yeah, just once you start meeting these people, they're everywhere.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. And then you get just sucked into this vortex of, you're like partying and food and dancing and amazing music and just like, kind of just a joyful, like open, generous existence. And it's really nice.
Yeah. Well, I think it was Roger Cash who wrote the liner notes and all. He mentioned the Lafayette vortex, I think, or like an Acadian vortex.
He got sucked in there 30, 40 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, Roger is a Jewish New Yorker.
Yeah.
But he's been living in down Lafayette for like 35 years now.
So he's almost a local down there.
Yeah.
Cool.